Pharaoh had. There was going to be 5 years of good, 5 years of bad. So, there's going to be 7 years of good, 7 years of bad. During those 7 years, they had to accumulate. They had to store up for the bad. Amen. So, Pharaoh put Joseph over a hall of Egypt, except his own house. He was over all of it. I mean, he went from being sold, thrown out, nobody in his family loved him, his brother didn't like him, to put in a place there. He was accused falsely, wound up in prison, and now he's ruling Egypt, basically. It's amazing how God can turn something around in it. Think about that a little bit. He was despised of his brethren. He was captured and sold into slavery, placed in a place there that he was falsely accused. It just gets better. You know, you might have said, well, maybe his name should have been called Lucky. Y'all heard the story about the dog. He's got one ear messed up. He can't see out of one eye. He only has 3 legs. His tail's broke, and he walks around. He can't hardly go, and they say he answers by the name of Lucky. Amen. You might have considered that for Joseph, because it seemed like everywhere he turned, to the eyes of mankind, it didn't look like he had any favor with God. Amen. It didn't have any favor with God. It may feel in your spirit right now that you've lost your favor with God. You may feel like that everything you touch today turns to mud. You may feel like that your prayers are not heard, and you may not understand what's going on. But I dare tell you today, give God a chance and turn it all over to Him, because He knows what's ahead of us. He sees around the curve. He sees over the hill. He's still in charge. Amen. I know Joseph couldn't see all these things happening. I know when he was in that pit. I know when he was sold, going to Dothan.